Hello, progressors. Thanks for being here. I really do appreciate your time. Hey, hello, and Homestead. Hello, Annette. I haven't forgotten. I've got my board in front of me on my whiteboard. How are you doing here? Oh, you're doing well. I do love your channel name, so let's say it now, but I will repeat it later on as people come in. But this is for those watching back later. This is Annette's new channel name. And I was funny enough, Annette, I was trying to look up what you was called before because I knew it was similar. If you haven't already looked at her channel, do go on and take a look and see what she's doing. She's got really great things happening right now. Lots of new things going on. So do go and have a look at that. So that's my little shout out. I will try and remember to do it again later as people pop in. I would also like to do a shout out for Nonna Grace. I've just been watching her before I started my live. I love her channel. Nice little chats and things going on there. And I'm watching, I always tend to watch you guys' most recent video first if I've missed some and then jump back again. And some of your channels, if you're newer to me, I jump all over the place. I just roll down the thumbnails and pick out a few I like and then try and catch up that way. But Nonna Grace has got a series out. She's just done free, I guess you'd say, garage sales. She's just clearing out this house and selling off, not selling off, beg your pardon, giving away free, basically, contents of the home. So if you're like, wow, where does she live? Well, go on her channel and you'll find out where she lives. So that's Nonna Grace. That's a shout out. And I want to do another shout out today for Creative Laurie. If you go and see her channel, she does a lot of food bank type videos, but she does some other stuff as well. So go and check her out. She's a very supportive community member to my channel. So do go and check her out as well. So that's Creative Laurie, Nonna Grace, and Our Urban Homestead. Annette in brackets. Annette in brackets. So yeah, that's really cool. So do go and check them out. As I always say, people in my community are normally very strong community, active people in the chats and lives and commenting. So give out what you want back. If you want people to visit your channel, make comments, do the same to their channels too. And there's such great people out there. So wonderful. If you're wondering why I have a tree, a tree growing in my room, you need to go and look at my other channel, Tranquillity Through Life's Natural Beauty, and you'll see I'm doing lives on that channel every Friday. We call it the Friday Friendship Club, and you'll see about the tree on there. I did my first episode on Friday, and that goes with my two lives on this channel, Monday and Wednesday. So I'm doing Friday on my other channel. And yeah, it's different. Each of my lives are completely different. So this one we do topics, little short segments on different topics. So whatever you like, there should be something every live for you. A little bit of gardening sometimes, short little bit on books, or blast from the past is something I do. Lots of chit chat and things. My Wednesday one on this channel is basically catch ups and chat and fun, maybe sometimes a game. And then on my other channel, friendship, it is live on StreamYard, the other channel. I've always done StreamYard on Tranquillity Through Life's Natural Beauty. So if anyone wants to come up, we can do that as well. So that's really those. So the tree is in my lives. So you'll hear all about that. Go and watch the first episode, the first live. You'll see the thumbnail's always the same. Like on this channel, I do a thumbnail that's always the same, so you know it's live. There's a Friday Friendship Club thumbnail. And under that video is all my times of all my lives over both channels. And today I've put all that information under this live. So both my channels and the days and times of all the lives. So a bit busy there. As I say, at some point this laptop's got to go in to be overhauled because it's so loud. It's like a airplane about to take off half the time, which I apologise if I talk a little bit too loud on my live, because I can hear it and you guys assure me you can't hear it. But I'm trying to talk over it, which I don't need to do, obviously, if you can't hear it. So at some point that's got to go into repair. I'm just concerned because I've just started all my lives off really well, and then I've got to disappear for a while. I won't do them on my phone. I can't really use the phone for things like that. What time is it there? Now it is 5:30 at night, so evening, 17:36 to be precise. And that's the reason, Annette, that I'm doing my other channel. The live for you on my other channel on a Friday will be, I'm guessing, about 8:30 p.m. So I've tried to do it sort of to guide towards my Aussie people more than anything else, because they've said to me, we can't catch you, or we jump in and it's really late to watch you. So you're Perth. I wasn't sure where you was in Oz. I've probably got in my info. Let me see. I've scribbled you out page A, alphabet of A, and now I've written you under you now? Oh, no, that's why I'm on the wrong page. See, I'm going to forget what you'll start with. No, I haven't got where you are. So you're actually Perth. I always put that so I remember. So I'm guessing my other live on my other channel should be about 8:30 p.m. So I can only guesstimate, but I think it's about then. So if that suits you, then that's great. It will catch some of the American, depending on which time zone they're in. Some Americans, it should be early morning. Got it. Oh, thanks. Yeah, as I say, I've written you down, but if I don't visit you, can you give me a nudge in my comments, because I'll forget that your channel name's changed. Although I believe when your channel name changes for some time, if you type in the old name, it still sends you there for a while. So yeah, I like your little icon. That's very pretty. You're doing some great things there, and I can only wish you the best and big steps forward for you. You're doing awesome there. And Annette's doing, tell me if I'm wrong, Annette, or if you want to type it in properly, because I'll get it wrong. Recipes. I believe you're making little cards with recipes on, and she assured me she's going to share all the recipes, but she's organising and making them really pretty. And so I believe they're old recipes you've got. Would that be correct? And so she's going to be sharing her recipes. And as I say, big changes there for Annette. So do go and check her out. She's awesome. Absolutely awesome. So let's start today. I do this segment sometimes, and I call this, Let's Look at a Book I Took from My Book Nook. Let's look at a book I took from my book Nook. And I've said before, I've got two big bookshelves from almost to the ceiling. That's correct, collecting recipes, which are, I can't read it because there's this stupid heart now they have over the bottom. Low GI. I think that says low GI because there's now this big heart they've put right in the bottom corner, which is a nuisance. Low GI, as I've type 2 diabetes. So yeah, so that's ideal actually. When you make your videos, Annette, tell me if I'm telling you what you already know. If you go the bottom and you type the tags in, keep typing in type 2 diabetes and recipes for diabetes and things like that, all those kind of link words, because that will send your videos straight out to the right sort of people who want to watch those. I know some channels out there say don't bother with the tags, blah, 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 but that's how I got to 2K fast because I was assured that was a good way of getting YouTube to recognise your channel more, because it sends you to the right people. And also, if you'll see already, I only got to 2K very recently, and I'm still growing fast. So that is what I've been doing, finding the right people, and YouTube recommends me. Right, okay, you'll hear people say don't bother with the tags, then it wouldn't be there, would it? Anyway, so I'm going to share a book with you. As I say, I've got bookshelves that are from floor to ceiling, 2 great big ones, and they're kind of my collectible books that some I got free, some I found in bookshops closing down sales, those kinds of things, more random types of books. I share those. And this one's called Past the Port Again. So it's obviously a second book. And this is after dinner speeches, but fun things. So these, I've just picked a couple out that I'm going to read you. They're like funny antidotes that you could use, say, a wedding speech or just for fun or as a joke. So I think I picked 3 out to read you. So this one says, the doting father asked his small daughter what she would like for Christmas. Shyly, she announced she would like a baby brother. To everyone's surprise and delight, her mother returned from hospital on Christmas Eve with a baby boy in her arms. Father repeated the question next year. There was less hesitation. And the little girl said, if it wouldn't be too uncomfortable for Mummy, this year I would like a pony. So that's pretty fun. So you get the idea of what these are, little antidotes. And the next one is, the judge addressed the prisoner in the dock sternly. You are charged with the crime of theft. How do you plead? Are you guilty or not guilty? And the man says, I don't know, my lord. I haven't heard the evidence yet. So let's do one more. Hey, Cross, how you doing? Not guilty. Guys, go and check out Lone Cross. Really great channel. So one more for you. Once upon a time, not so long ago, 3 tortoises, 2 big ones and 1 little one, set out for a picnic. It took a very, very long time indeed for the 3 tortoises to reach the intended spot. But happily for them, the weather was fine all week. When they arrived, the 2 big ones at once unpacked the eggs, the bread, the biscuits, jams, cake, and a large bottle of fizzy lemonade. Meanwhile, the little one was sent off to forage for suitable green stuff to make a salad. When he got back, the little one was greeted with a gruff voice saying, you forgot to get some salt. What you mean is, we have forgotten the salt, don't you? Well, it doesn't matter. One way or the other, just run along and fetch it, and be quick about it. Why me? Because. Because why? Because we are bigger than you, and we say so, okay? Okay, said the little one, I'll go, but only on one condition, that you absolutely promise not to drink the fizzy lemonade. Fair enough, now off you go. So off he scampered, the little one. After a day, he was almost completely out of sight, and the others sat down to wait. A week went by with no sign of him, as did the rest of the month. By now, the big ones were ready for a drink. After a brief discussion, they mutually agreed to have just a sip of the lemonade, and were about to do so when a little head looked round from a pile of stones and said, if you drink that, I'm not going. I think that one's fun. I think that's really great. I like stories like that that keep people listening. So there's that. Oh dear. So my latest craft, we call this the arts and craft part. And you'll be pleased to see that my video where I showed you recently what I got from an auction, I won the lot. And it was cross-stitch stuff, and I said I'd be so pleased if the grey threads in there, any of them, matched what I was sewing, because I couldn't quite complete this bag I'm making. And you'll see I've used grey for all the edge, and these squares here I haven't done because I lost the number of the colour thread I was using, and I haven't done this bit, and I haven't done this bit and this bit. So I couldn't order it online, the thread, the colour, because I had no idea what colour it was. And I actually got some grey thread out of that auction lot. There was some that just about matched. Oh, thanks. If you come on every week, I show what I'm up to and what I'm doing. I'm doing a secret project at the moment, which you'll see eventually, but you can't see right now. So I've had to jump to that. And I'm doing my gardening apron, which I've normally been showing, but I want to go back and finish that at some point as well. But I've also been making out of this bit of colour rope I was given a basket. I haven't quite finished. I'm so close. You'll see now I've put the skewers in, and it's really lovely and firm with those in. I only stitched all the base, so that's all stitched together, but I didn't want stitches all up the side, and that would have taken me forever. So I thought I'd use the skewers. And then what I've been looking for to finish off, I'm not going to keep the long legs on the skewers. I'm going to cut them right down because obviously they've got to be in there. I was looking for beads. Now the beads I've got, like necklace type beads, the holes are far too small, but I suddenly remembered I've got, these are when you do cornrows on your hair. I don't know if you'll be able to see. And these fit on. They're slightly loose. They're not like really loose, but they're slightly loose. But if I put enough glue in and push it on, I think I'm going to put them on the top. Maybe just one, I don't know yet. Glue it on and then literally cut off from there. And if I glue it onto the rope as well and press it down and go all the way round and do the same maybe on the bottom, I think that would hold it all together. As you can see, I haven't quite finished because the last bit of rope's unthreaded and I want to bind the end wherever I stop with that. But I've been thinking about the bead situation. So as you can see, look, there's not like a massive gap all around it because they go inwards, the bead. I've got some different colours. I thought different colours going up might be too much. I don't know. Would that look funny if I do more? I think that might look a bit odd. So maybe one or two, I don't know. If you've got any suggestions, let me know. I'm not very good at crafts. I just do my own thing. I don't follow rules. I just do something. So as I say, I knew with this, I didn't want stitching to show. So obviously this is the clean side, but that's all stitched together. And then I just started staking as I went up the side. I just thought that rope was so pretty. Had to make something out of it. What am I going to use it for? I don't know, but I love storage containers. I'll probably just leave it out and end up putting my glasses case in and things like that. My phone, maybe just have it on the side, stick my glasses case in, my phone, stuff like that, maybe. Don't know. Thank you. But yeah, it looks like a water tower at the moment. So there's that. I think I've got a few other colours. Oh yeah, these are nice. Oh, that might be better. Oh, that's going to be a better colour, isn't it? It's got sort of glitter in it. That might look better. That's more sort of the blue. There we go. Oops. Yes, that goes better, doesn't it? That colour. So I'm going to use that colour. I've got this little tin. I've got green ones that won't go. Don't put green and blue together. The blue's better. What, the shiny blue or the dark blue? The glitter blue or the dark blue? That's like necklace beads, so they haven't got big enough. Yeah, that's all I've got. I've got like odd ones of other colours, but not enough. Glitter blue, cool. Okay, we're decided on that then. Yeah, that kind of matches the other blue. I don't think really went. When I put it on, I was like, but I had to do it. Yeah, one. Do we think one? One to finish off. I think two might look weird because you're going to start having stumps then. Yeah, two's weird, I think, isn't it? Just one all the way round. And then cut off one all the way around. That looks quite good. See, I just play with things. I'm like my husband Mike does for what he does with DIY. He'd think about something, he'd talk, pretty. He'd talk about something, think about something, then he might change his mind. But it's because he thinks all the time. I love that. Oh, that's so pretty. One bead, cool. One bead. And you know where you're going to end up seeing that, don't you? And that when it's done, it'll probably go on Blue and Ginger's channel. Yeah, that helped doing the stakes because it was taking me ages. So it helped to do the stakes. Okay, let's go on to my section. Knacks, hacks, facts, and stats. So lots of hacks in this section. And it could be household, could be garden, could be life hacks, any form of hacks. So today I'm going to do hacks. I've got a few for you because I've marked these ones and I don't think I did them last time because I don't remember doing these ones. So forgive me if I've done these ones. So we've got a few here, little short household ones, money saving ideas, household hacks. When curtains shrink, buy a piece of toning or contrasting fringe about the depth of the shortage. Stitch to the bottom of the curtains and press. This gives them a new lease of life. Number 2, make a patchwork bath mat from the best bits of old bright towels. Hack 3. Make inexpensive toilet bags for the whole family from one brightly coloured plastic cloth. Hack 4. Soap will last much longer if you buy it and store it in a dry place for some weeks before use. Press a piece of kitchen foil against the side that rests on the basin. Number 5, glue leftover cork tiles to a piece of hardboard and you'll have a long-lasting bath mat. Cork tiles make good table mats too. Next one. Save waxed paper from inside cereal packets. Cut into circles for covering homemade jams. And 2 more. Make a spaghetti storage jar by taking 2 plastic mineral water bottles. Cut the top off of one and the bottom off of the other to become the lid. And the last one, save heat and money by putting sheets of aluminum or aluminium foil behind wall radiators. Heat escapes into walls, but foil reflects it back into the room. So there's some little tips there for you today. I hope some of those gave you some inspiration or ideas. Thanks for everyone for coming along. Let's do another section. And anyone just coming in, note that Annette's channel has now changed its name. She is now our Urban Homestead. So do check that out if you don't know who she is yet. Let's do Blast from the Past. So this could be anything from the past, recent or further away. So I'm sorting out some of my CDs. Yes, I'm still on CDs. And I came across this one, The Very Best of Buddy Holly. So I thought I'd go through some of the tracks and see what ones I know just from the name. I do like Buddy Holly. I think he's got a really awesome voice. So we have Heartbeat. It Doesn't Matter Anymore. I like that one. Probably one of his most famous ones, That'll Be the Day. And there was a film with that title. Maybe Baby. Peggy Sue. I'm sure you all know that one. Rave On. Oh Boy. I'm Gonna Love You Too. Can't recall that one top of my head. A lot of tunes I only know when I hear them rather than the titles. Well, All Right. Think It Over. True Love Ways. Oh, that's got to be one of my favourites. Really nice song. Words of Love. That's a nice one. Raining in My Heart. Yeah, I like that one. That's a lovely one. Wishing. It's So Easy. Fool's Paradise. Can't recall that one top of my head. Not Fade Away. Brown-Eyed Handsome Man. Early in the Morning. Bo Diddley. Baby I Don't Care. Love's Made a Fool of You. Valley of Tears. Peggy Sue Got Married. Love is Strange. Crying, Waiting, Hoping. Listen to Me. And another one I really like, Every Day. That's a lovely one. I think that's been used many times over. Okay, let's go on to our gardening section. Sow, Grow, Mow, and Ho, Ho, Ho. Like this, Santa Claus. So we're on, what date are we on? We're on the last week of May, so partial week, only 3 days in May. And that will mean on Wednesday, it is Annette's birthday. Happy birthday, Annette, for Wednesday. It's Annette's birthday. So this is the diary of what you should do each week in the garden. So I'm looking at the 5th week of May. See, I keep saying it. At least I got your birthday right. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time these days. Now, these are from, I've shown these many times before. These were Mike's mum's. And it's a collection. You can see this is number 12. A little collection of magazines. And each one has 2 items in it. So this one is cherries. And then they have a little section on something else. And this one is versatile root veg. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Let's see. Oh, Hamburg parsley, also known as turnip rooted parsley. It does. It looks quite like parsley. Look. And then in the front, it's always got a little gardening segment of what to do this time of year. So it's always good, even though these are English, to give me a bit of a guide of what I should have done maybe a month ago. So I actually keep a month ahead of these books, but for you, I'll read these ones. But let's look at this no waste vegetable first then. It says, grow this economical vegetable in a shady garden corner The delicious roots are used like carrots, or that's like salsify, or parsnips, and the foliage can be a substitute. Off-white parsnip-like roots, which have a taste somewhere between celeriac and parsnip. They can be eaten raw in salads or cooked like carrots, parsnips, or other root vegetables. It's a very economical vegetable because the entire plant is used. The foliage can be cut and used wherever you would use parsley. Hamburg parsley can tolerate a good deal of shade, so it's a useful plant to grow in that shady spot other crops will not thrive. Choose a situation which gets shade for most of the day. Hey Kaz, how you doing? I just saw your video you released. I'm very sorry for you. I'm not exactly sure who we're talking about, but obviously you don't want to talk about that. But I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best, and I am still there supporting you. So the plant likes a fairly rich soil. Ideally, the soil should have been manured from a previous crop. Failing this, work in well-rotted garden compost or compound fertiliser, 4 ounces per square yard, which is 120 grams per square metre. Never use fresh manure as it can cause the roots to fork, as with all root crops. Just before sowing, dig the soil thoroughly and remove all stones, which can also cause forked roots. Hamburg parsley is grown from seeds. Sow some in early spring in drills 1.5 centimetres deep and 30 centimetres apart. If you sow thinly, it will mean less thinning out later on. That's right, no problem. No problem. So yes, do check out Kaz's channel, Kaz Moody 24 New. She needs your support because YouTube's messing her around a little bit at the minute, so she's had to start a new channel. About this, still talking about this Hamburg parsley. You can make another sowing in early summer if you want to have roots for pulling the following spring. As long as the weather is warm, the seed should germinate in about 10 to 14 days. However, the process can be very slow, sometimes taking up to several weeks. It's a good idea to sow lettuce or radishes between the drills of Hamburg parsley. This will mark their position and will also make maximum use of the land. When the seedlings are large enough to handle, thin them into a final spacing of about 9 inches, 23 centimetres apart. Hamburg parsley is a slow-growing crop which requires only a minimum amount of care. So long as the plot is kept weed-free and the plants have plenty of water in dry weather, they should grow well without a check. The crop has the additional advantage of being virtually without any pest or disease. Hamburg parsley takes a long time to mature, up to 9 months in most climates. You can cut some of the foliage for salads or flavouring in early summer. Just cut close to the ground. Be sure to leave some foliage for cutting in winter when other herbs will be scarce. The root crop will not be mature until late autumn or early winter at the earliest. Harvest when the roots are fully grown, at least 17.5 to 20 centimetres, 7 to 8 inches long. In contrast to those of other root vegetables, the largest roots are the tastiest. Well, that's interesting. To harvest Hamburg parsley, dig up the roots as you need them. The foliage can remain throughout the winter and can also be cut as needed. If you think the ground may become too frozen to dig up the roots, lift them all in late autumn and store them as you would parsnips in wooden boxes laid in sand. Do not store any bruised or damaged roots. The foliage can be cut, tied in bunches and dried like parsley. If you make a sowing in the summer, the crops can be left in the ground to overwinter. The roots should be ready for digging in late winter or early spring. Hamburg parsley is a biannual plant, and when the top growth begins to lengthen in mid-spring, it is preparing to flower and its useful life is then over. Just like a cheese, mature. That's funny. So between chatting, I'm going to just tell you what you should be doing in this week of May. Obviously, as I say, this is English, the magazine, so you can base yourself around that. Basically, yeah, take the climates differently. In Cyprus, we don't have zones, growing zones like you do in America, and I think Australia. I think the urban homestead and that you have zones, I think growing zones. I think it's brilliant. It's a brilliant idea. Here I could grow on my plot, and then a plot down the mountain track could have a completely different growing zone, if you like, if we had that, because it depends obviously on your height as well. So I think that's part of why we don't have such a thing. Basically, it's saying now make sure no crop is lacking water. With certain plants, however, you must avoid overdoing the watering. If grown in fine soil, parsnips and main crop carrots will probably do better now without extra water. They will then send down long roots to find whatever moisture there is deep in the soil, and long roots are what you want in parsnips and carrots. Yes, I think also depends where you are. You could attract those little midgy things and mosquitoes and things like that. We're in the temperate zone and heading into winter here. Yeah, we're in our summer here. So now is our time of everything's going a bit withery. I think now is our most opposite time to you now, and that our most opposite time. Well, obviously we're always opposite, but we see that. Australia, awesome. Yes, Annette's in Perth. You want to go and check her channel out, Kaz. She's absolutely awesome. And wish her a happy birthday in the chat. It's her birthday on Wednesday. I don't look to the heavens for inspiration. I've got a big whiteboard, and literally it's from, I'll show you with my hands, from my desk up to, you still can't see my hands up to here. Great big, like an easel one, you know, the big board you have in conferences. And I haven't got it like an easel. I've got the leg folded in and it's propped behind my desk. My brain is up there for YouTube. So when you see me raise my eyes to the heavens for inspiration, what I want to say, it's because my life is there and on charts there. Without those, I could not function. So yeah, I'm relying on everything there. Yes, what else? Certain other crops require plenty of water at the roots, not on the leaves. Yes, if you water, as you probably know, and there's moisture on the leaves, then you get sun, and obviously that damages it. Although I get up really early in the morning and I sprinkle with the hose all my fruit trees, because one, they do want moisture in the leaves, and also secondly, if you get not pollen, but you know, you get sticky on some fruit leaves, that's going to attract the bugs. So I always just sort of put my thumb over the hose and just sprinkle all my fruit trees. I find I have to do that on the artichokes as well. Last year I got bugs on there, and I always do that with eggplants or aubergines, whatever you call them, where you're from. I just go over those, or else they just look so dried out to me. So other crops require plenty of water at the roots, not on the leaves. This applies particularly to the cucurbits, marrows, cucumbers, pumpkins. I would say zucchinis is a good example. If you water the leaves, you'll see they all go sort of white and crumbly and weird. It also applies to leeks, which some gardeners water through a 5-centimetre drain pipe embedded in the soil a few centimetres away from the plants. This method of watering can also be used with fruit trees and bushes. Now, I've seen channels in what they say are hot climates, and they put this upside down water bottle and fill it with water, and then it self-waters like you do when you go on holiday. You can do indoor in your pot plants. Put an upside down water bottle there, pour water in the bottom, obviously cut off, and it slowly waters the plant. That's all well and good, but here, 2 reasons we can't do that. One, if it's plastic, it won't last 5 minutes in the heat. And number 2, if we've got a container like a plastic bottle upside down with water in dripping into the plant, within half an hour maximum, there'd be no water in there because it would dry up in the sun. It's not too late to sow marrows, cucumbers, and other similars outdoors. And then he says, I make a point of including custard marrows, which have a much more delicate flower than the ordinary marrows, as well as an attractive shape. I must admit, I like growing my pink marble aubergines or eggplants. They look like marble with pinky mauve, lighter than this shade, a little bit, not like the dark aubergines or eggplants. And it's got white stripes down. I call them marble. They're not really called that, but they look like that. And I purely got those initially because I thought they'd look pretty. Same reason I grow okra, because I want the flowers. I eat the okra, but the flowers are so pretty. If you want a nice display of them, they don't all flower at the same time, even if you plant them all at the same time. So grow several of those if you want a nice flower display, because when one comes up and goes, a couple more will come up. Need the link for what? The link for what? What do you want the link for, Kaz? I can give you a link. What do you want the link for? Oh, for Annette. You want the link for Annette. Wait. Let me get the link for you for Annette. Right, my internet's a bit slow, so you have to wait a minute. Now, there we go. YouTube's come up. Oh, I'm live apparently. Let's do the link for Annette. Our urban government class 6. That's the first thing that comes up. That's interesting. Wait. Our urban homestead. Let me see. There's no actual, oh, there it is. I was going to say, I can't get the actual channel link. Got all your videos came up first. Right, I'm going to give the URL because they're telling you to use the new doodah. Don't copy. They're telling you to use the new doodah, but when you use it, it doesn't come up. Right, so I've got it in the bottom. Let me label it so people coming back later watching will know. Copy. Paste. There we go. Let's do Kaz's one then. Let's copy you from there, Kaz, be easier. Copy. Yes. Oh, I haven't watched that one. I have to go and watch that one. Very quick garden update. I have to go and watch that one. I tend to catch up with channels more than watch them all the time, unless they're lives, of course. Right, let's do Kaz's while she's here. If anyone else is actually watching at the moment, but not in the chat, if you want me to link yours, just put a comment there. Copy. Pastry. Pastry. If anyone else is in the chat now, there's 4 of you apparently. Copy. If you put a comment, I'll do yours. Pastry. Posty. Oop. Nearly put your time out, love. Oh dear. Right, who else have we got? Lone Cross. Copy. Let's do Lone Cross. As I said, my internet's a little bit slow. Slow. A little bit slow. Boston Bad Boy 20. That's Lone Cross. Copy. Pastry. Posty. So we've done that one. Sure, there's someone else talking to me. Sure, there was someone else chatting. No. Okay, let's do the ones I was talking about earlier, seeing as I'm on my links now. Nonna Grace. She is absolutely darling, and her husband Jim. Let's get her link up for you. Copy. Nonna Grace. Do check her out, she's darling. Don't forget, guys, if you go onto someone's channel, do say where you came from, because I like to know. If someone suddenly appears, I like to know where they've come from. And then the other one I promoted, I did Annette's, because I'm like, I did 3. Who was the third one? So the third one is Creative Laurie. She's just such an awesome supporter of my channel. She was a home stager. I think that would be an amazing job to have. Copy. Creative Laurie. Postage. So they're the ones particularly I wanted to... Oh, there you go. Lone Cross is still in the house. Thanks. Right, let me see. Let me go back a bit. Let me see what you're all chatting about. Yeah, you put the initials, Kaz. I'm like, what are you saying? It's like, good, Dawn. It's initials. I don't do very well with initials. Australia Awesome. I need the link. I got it now. There we go. I'm like, oh, there's a link there. I did that. Something I hate with on this channel, I only use I click on the YouTube webcam, so it's instant thing. On my Tranquillity through Tranquility through Life's Natural Beauty lives, I use StreamYard, which I love a lot more, but I couldn't do 2 a week on there. I have to concentrate on that one. But what I dislike about this one, the quality used to be bad, but when I did StreamYard, that used to be much better quality, and I found not so anymore. That used to like, oh, StreamYard, you could tell the difference, but not so much now. Yes, what I dislike about doing it on YouTube webcam live thing is, for me, the chat has a black background and the chat is white, and that is the worst way to read. White print on a black background, so that's quite nasty. Done got you. And then I've put a birthday song in the chat. Okay, looking for that. Just sub you both and cross, you're awesome. You trying to time me out, cheeky. Oh, that will just add to your woes, won't it? And I'm sending you, Kaz, big hugs. If you can all just go and check out Kaz's channel, just give her big hugs. You'll see what's been going on there, even though I don't get all of it because I came late to the party as usual. I get the gist of it, but I don't know the ins and outs. Likewise, and they're up. Yes, ma'am. Buzz over to all. Lovely. Done. Yeah. I'm not worried about saying subbed and all that. The thing that gets me, because I've got some insides of YouTube, so the thing that bugs me is when someone starts nonsense and tells people, like there was this thing a long time back, you can't put more than one emoji, you can't put more than 3 emojis. It's all nonsense. You can't use the word subbed, sub. You can use any words you like. It's up to you what is allowed and not allowed. Obviously, there's guidelines for YouTube, but it depends where you're filming from as to what you do. Some of you will know people do smoke, and some smoke other things. Well, we have our own rules on that. I say if anyone comes up on my live, obviously the guidelines of no swearing, blaspheming, cussing, none of those things. No smoking of anything or vaping. I have that. I also say, now I've not seen anyone do this, but for me with my condition, I like to talk face to face to people. So I ask that if anyone comes on my live, that they don't put their icon up. You know how you can kind of click off and just have your icon up, or your avatar, whatever you want to call it. And I ask, if you want to come on my live, don't do that. If you don't want to be seen, then don't come up. And don't do that thing where you lean out the screen and you hear click, click, click of a lighter and then they're back in. I don't want that. So I say, for any reason, yes, sometimes someone come into the room you're filming and you've got to mute or something. If you need to leave the chat, go out the chat. But I don't want my lives full up of icons. To me, it's a rudeness. I get why some people need to do that, but for me, it's rudeness. It's like someone speaking to you and not looking at you in your face, looking around and talking. So that's my rule, and I've not seen anyone else say that. But I'm sure there's plenty of people that want to come in the chat, so don't have a whole screen, it's my opinion, of loads of icons. I can't relate to that watching a chat. I can't relate to it. I want people. I've come on to watch something visual. So that's my little rules. But all this about you can't say subbed and you can't promote your channel on people's chat. Yes, you can. But some people don't want you to promote your channel. I'm all for community and sharing. All I say is don't talk about someone else's channel on my channel, because if they want to come and promote their channel, they can come on my live. So I don't want people to say, oh, I'm doing a collaboration with blah, blah, or have you seen blah, blah's video? Or I don't want that. I want to talk about the people here. So you are all welcome to type in anything you like to promote your channel anytime you're on my live. Don't be afraid. Say what video you've got coming up. Say what you're doing now. Have you got a project? And the most important thing is to say what your channel's about, because we can now see what Annette's channel is about. But she might want to say, but I also do crafts and sewing and cooking and out and about, showing you my area. So if you do more, put it now. Type in something what your channel's about. Kaz, no one would know what Kaz's channel is about. So Kaz, if you want to type what your channel is, do you do mostly lives? Do you only do shorts? So on and so forth. And anyone that's in the chat can do that. Lone Cross. So again, some people will be, what's that about? So Lone Cross, type in my channel is about, or I post every week, or I rarely do a video, but if I do, blah, blah. So type, guys. I'm here to support people. Definitely. You just haven't learned to edit. I love editing. I absolutely love editing. I love putting music over the top. I love it. If you want any help, do ask me, Annette. I've done a video on this channel some time back to show you the editing suite I use. You can only get it if you got Windows 10 or less. They've got a new version for after Windows 10, but although it's okay, they've taken out the features I liked and put in features I don't use. My problem is most editing suites, you have like the pictures, like what you're putting in your film clips, and you do that slidey bar. I can't work with slidey bar because, you know, perspective. I've got no idea what's here, what's here, what's here. Me moving a slidey bar would send me into probably a coma because I'm like backwards and forwards and I don't know what's where. So I can't use it. It's very rare to find an editing suite without a slidey bar. With mine, I literally have the whole screen and I put my bit of film there, my bit of film there, the order, but on the whole screen. So it's no slidey bar involved. Here we go. Well done. Annette's there. Come on, my lives. Promote your channels. Our urban homestead. I mainly do homesteading, meal planning, cooking, stockpiling, prepping videos. And you know what, guys? I maybe don't watch every single one of your videos. So this is why I say, tell me what your most recent video is or one you've got and you haven't got many views. Oh, I thought that would be popular. Tell me about it because then I might come and watch it. Kaz says she uses the word buzzed or bananaed. I heard you saying that. Because I have to be dead cautious on other people's lives because sometimes you don't know all their ins and outs of what they want you to do or not do. And I've upset a channel recently by doing something very innocent. I just said, I've just got my 2K. Apparently that was wrong. That was promoting my channel. I wasn't saying I'm nearly there. Help me get there. I said, I'm excited. I got 2K today. Oh, no, we don't allow promoting our channels here. Thank you very much. I was like, oh my God, that was really bad. Oh no. So that's what I say. So on Kaz's one, I didn't know what, at that point, I did know after because you said I used the word bananaed, but I didn't know what to use. So I put submarine. Everyone got that. So submarine's a good word. I've just taken my submarine to your channel or something. But I think it's silly. Why can't you say? I think it's all just a conspiracy. People say it. There is nothing wrong with using the word subscribe. I've been to your channel. I've subscribed. I don't know where this stupid rumour came from. Where are we? Kaz Moody 24 new. Can you tell me, Kaz, why it's 24 new? You're not age 24. I don't think it's because it's a new channel. Your 24's a new channel. Oh, I know you have a lot of channels. How many channels do you have, Kaz? Because I heard that in your chat about you have a lot of channels. How many channels do you have? Anyway, Kaz Moody says, I do videos on different things. I do shout outs. I also go live on, if you do abbreviations, I'm not very good on something. What's SY? Don't know that. It's just a safe place to chat. No drama, no politics, no drama, one strike and goodbye. Yes, I'm a moderator on that channel, so watch out, guys. I do like to say I'm a blooming good moderator. If you've seen me when I'm on a good day, but the channels I've been moderating for a long time, I literally, if the chat's not too fast, it's a good day, I literally link everyone's channel that comes in. I like to think I'm a good moderator. Annette says, Kaz, I use my phone also and just got a new tripod today. Woo! An early birthday present for some lovely friends in the USA. Oh, that's lovely. Kaz said, I lost 10 bees today. Oh, not good. Annette says, a lot of the big, really big channels always ask for subscribers. Yeah, again, there's always talk about, oh, you do this now, or you do that now, or this doesn't work, or this is the way to do it. I tell you what, a lot of the big channels, as soon as they lose, I could go into this for ages, but it's to do with Patreon. It's not Patreon as a bad site. I'm on Patreon. I haven't got any patrons, but I'm on Patreon. It's the best forum for after PayPal. If you want donations, PayPal is definitely the way to go, because it's a one-off thing. If people want to keep giving, fine. It's a one-off payment. You get it straight away. There's no hoo-ha, and you get the most of the donation. Anything YouTube based, any form of donating, like this join thing, join the channel and shout outs and stickers, super stickers, you get this amount of the 100%. You get literally nothing. But anyway, it's to do with Patreon, and it's people asking basically for Patreon to finance their life and their dream, while still using their own income to go and have fun on holidays and buying stuff. So that's an issue at the moment. But what I was going to say about that is, once patrons, I'll talk about that, but there's obviously other ways of paying. Once those patrons realise they're being a bit duped, and stop giving donations, the big channels are buying their own patrons themselves out of patron money being given by others, to keep it looking like they're a big channel and have got lots of patrons. It's a big scam going on at the moment. So, and don't forget, a lot of the big channels were there nearer the beginning of the whole YouTube thing, so there wasn't much competition, and there were different rules, you know, about the amount of subscribers you need and watch hours and all that. That was totally different. You didn't even need 1,000 to be monetized. I've got a feeling it was something like 500 at the very beginning of YouTube. So that's why there's so many giant channels out there, and they don't like all these other channels now coming and taking their viewers and their donators. So I think some of those are what spread the gossip. Don't do this, you mustn't do this. And then normally, if you've got a channel that is only about that, don't do this, do that on YouTube, ask them a question that I guarantee they won't answer. And that's how you can tell if they're just there to make money and spread gossip and rumours. Just like channels put out fake videos and those who exploit their kids. Yeah, I don't think I'd have children in my video. SY, thank you. StreamYard, thank you, Kaz. I just can't work out initials now. Sorry about that. SY StreamYard. Right, so what was you saying about StreamYard? Let me go back. Thank you, Kaz. Appreciate that. I have to keep saying it. I'm not dyslexic in any shape or form, but the brain just doesn't function. Can't find now where it is. Wait, I think I've missed some chat. Let me go back somewhere. Where are we? Let's go back. Well, I talk about the banana. Annette hasn't learned how to edit. Yeah, if you want any help at all, Annette, I can give it in my simple form. I've done quite a lot of YouTube help videos on my other channel. It's got its own playlist, and it's talking very simply for total beginners how to do simple things. So you might want to check that out. Excuse me, as I said, it's got its own playlist. Right, Kaz says, that's why I don't go up on all lives. I have a picture up, as I was advised, because of all the bullying, so I can't. Oh, right, okay then. Okay, I get that. Okay, I do it on an Android phone. I don't think I could do that. I've only very recently got a proper phone, a proper mobile phone. I do my shorts on there, but I can't do much else on there. I did want to try and do a live on there one time and take you around the garden, but I asked my friend Anne Dale about it, and she said she did it once and she knows my issues, and she goes, it's too messed up. And I believe you can't drop comments on there if you do it on the phone. Oh, there we go. There's a comment where you put SY. I do videos on different things. I do shout outs. This is Kaz. I do videos on different things. I do shout outs. I also go live on StreamYard. It's just a safe place to chat. No drama, no politics, no drama. On strike, goodbye. That's why I like Tara's channel, Tom Girl City Squad. It's just a chat. Just a chat. Go get Annette doing a live now. Yay, tripod. A lot of the big channels always ask for subscribers. They're doing now, if you watch carefully, they're all talking about, or not talking about, they all want you to make comments. And there's a couple of channels doing weird things in their channel, in their video, but not as part of the video. Let's say they're wearing, I don't want to give people away by saying what they've done. Let's say someone's got like a black mark there, right? All through their video, they've got a black mark there, really stands out. No mention of it. They're not doing anything that would have made the black mark. They're trying to promote people commenting. They want people to comment. This is a new ploy, particularly of the big channels right now, because they've got to justify that people are actually watching their channel, engaging all the way through the video rather than that little bit. So they think by making comments, that's showing you're engaging rather than just watching. So they're doing things like make a big black mark, and then all people going, oh, did you know you had a black mark on your face? Oh, I saw a black mark. How did you do it? Watch out for that. And also listen out if one keeps saying comment, drop a comment, or they'll ask you questions in the video. Oh, obviously I said, what beads do I do? But I'm on a live. But watch out for that. There's questions and or if anyone knows, let me know. You watch out. It's all about asking for comments now. Right, Kaz says, yes, why StreamYard? I only have one channel. This one, as I can't remove the others as hacked or forgotten passwords. YouTube are aware the 24 is to honour the basketball player died. Oh, right, okay. Okay. With his daughter in a helicopter crash, his name was Kobe Bryant. The number 24 was the last number he wore on his last basketball uniform. Right, okay. Be careful. Bad trolls if they delete your comment or time out. Yeah, I can deal with trolls. That's another thing. Anyone new to lives, don't put them in timeout. Don't block, report, and then block. The important thing is report, hit the report, and then block. Don't just block, because all you're doing is stopping them on your channel, and a lot of the bots actually in seconds can regurgitate their bot as another bot. So if you just block them, they can keep doing it. If you report, then that actually stops that happening. Report, then block. So there's that. Yeah, basically. And you'll notice I actually, on this channel's 2 lives a week, I only do subscribers. Other channels want lots of content and chat going on. I'm not bothered. I'm here, as I say, for community, not for building the channel. So basically I've got it on subscribers only. Yes, a bot can come on, subscribe for 20 minutes and then jump in at the end of the chat. Yeah, I'm awake. So on this channel, I've got subscribers only, which is why you don't see tons of chat, obviously, for me. But that works so much better for me. So that's really good. Really good. Yeah, that doesn't work either. They have found a hack for that. Be careful. Well, I'm fine. As I say, I've got an inside on YouTube, so I'm kind of ahead of the game, let's say. I have no concerns about any hacky things and botty things, and I'm pretty on top of that. Pretty on top of that. I can take care of myself on the YouTube forum. As I say, anyone wants any help at all or info, I have done a video on my other channel. I'll put my other channel up for you in case you don't know it. But I have done a whole playlist. Sometimes I forget what my channels are called. There we go. I have done a whole playlist of YouTube. There's a couple on this channel, but most of them are on my other channel. Yeah, and don't you hate it when they gave you these new handles? It wasn't long enough for my channel name. There. Put it in. Okay. There. Yeah, that's my other channel. I guess you can link a playlist. I'm not very good at that because I don't really do that. Playlist. Oh, there you go. There it is, Dawn. Duh. Created playlist. What's the playlist called? YouTube tutorials. There. Now, where would you get the link for that then? Let me see. I think that would be it. Oh, there's only 4 on that channel. There's what's the applause button. They've changed the name of it, I do say in there. How to put a free subscribe button or your icon or whatever you want, customization at the bottom of your videos. How to post 5 pictures in one community tab message. How to get rid of trolls and bots from lives. Common moderator mistakes. There's that. Copy. So I think that's the link of the playlist. I think. Don't cross. I've seen my fill of trolls on other channels, always reported them. Yeah, excellent. That's the way. Some people just block or time out. I don't even believe in this timeout. If it's a genuine mistake, the person can remove their comment, or you can mention it. That's not really appropriate. They can remove it. So there are mistakes, genuine mistakes. Okay, Kaz, lovely. Nice to see you, Kaz. Kaz is in England, if any of you are interested. It's over to that too. Excellent. Yes, the lives on the other channel are Fridays. As I say, all the times of my lives are under here. Kaz is 2 hours behind my time, so that's quite easy to work out. So my time, the Friday live on my other channel is 2 p.m, so that will be 12 lunchtime for Kaz. And you have 2 channels. This one, right, let me write it down. I can't promote you if I don't know it. I can't promote you, Annette. Prepping, it's because I just looked down here. Prepping on a budget. On a budget. This is what I say, guys. I want to help you all as best I can. Where are we? Prepping on a budget. Right, let's go look at that, see if I can find that one. Prepping on a budget. Let's see what comes up first. It's always worth. There, see, it hasn't come up. Is that what it's called? It's always worth typing your channel name into YouTube and see where you come. Is that what it's called? Because it's not come up this way. It's not come up this way. No. That's another reason to tag. If your channel doesn't pop up near the top of YouTube, always put it in the tags and then it'll bring it nearer to the top. I can't find that, Annette. Yeah, Annette. Yeah, Annette, can you, is it called prepping on a budget? Because I can't find it. Oh, at real life. Type in the actual channel name in full as you type it, because I can't find it. Now I can put the link in. Happy birthday to Annette. Thanks for buzzing to see my area on YouTube. Lovely. Like you did to me. That's lovely. Yeah, so Annette, type in your actual full title of your channel name. Whatever you type in, I will type in. Oh, prepping on a budget. That's what I've typed in. Type that into YouTube. I have not got it. It is not there. I cannot find it, and scroll down quite a long way. Prepping on a budget. Oh my goodness, I can't find you. That's the corner. Right, that's the trouble, see, anyone who's put anything about that in their video and then tagged it, they're all coming up first. I'm a long way down. I cannot find you. I've got a couple of my YouTube friends that whenever I type it in, I can't get on their channel. I'm a long way down. I cannot find you. Have you got a link to it on your main channel? Hold on, I look. Try to time me out. Have you got a link to it on your main channel, Annette? Because then I'll find you via that. Where are we? Let's go on your other channel. I definitely spelt it right. Let's go there. Right, let's go on your channel. Let's go on your channel. Let's see if you've got in your about. I don't know if you're typing me anything because I can't see you, obviously. Oh, there we go. I'll be careful I don't get copyrighted. Right, let's have a look. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's interesting info for you here. There's another channel, Annette, called Our Urban Homestead. And it's America. Just for your info. Right, let's go to your channel because it's giving me an American channel now. There we go, I'm on your one now. Welcome to my channel. I'll be uploading videos what we grow on our urban homestead and cooking videos using what we grow. Got your email. Joined 11th September 2018. Channels. Right, what you want to do is go on your channel, Annette, and you know the bar where it's got video, shorts, community post, all that bit, where it says channels, click on there. You have to go on like your channel first. Click on there and you can add your other channel there. Not link to my main channel, just put link in the comments. Where? Clicking on the budget. Can't see the linky. Can't see the linky. Hey, hang on, Mr. J. How are you? Yes, you did know that. Excellent. Just put link in the comments. Not link to her, just put link in the comments. Let's see. I can't find you. No. Above my comment about link. What did you comment about link? Oh, scrolling. Comment about link. Oh, poor Dawn. Poor Dawn. Let's start down the bottom and go up. Okay, recycling. Cool. Above my comment about the link. Yes, did know that. That's great. I tell you what, look, I'm going to make you a moderator. And then you can just put the full link in. Oh, I can't do it. Can I do you from here? Right. I think you might be a moderator now. Yes. So you can put your own blooming channel link in. Put your own channel link in now. So go on your other channel. You know how to do it. I don't want to talk to you like you don't know if you do know. Go on your actual other channel, highlight across the top the whole Cody code, and then throw it in. Throw it in. So how's Mr. J? Go and check out Hanging with Mr. J, guys. Let's put Mr. J's channel up. Hanging with Mr. J. Go to channel. There he is. A little bit of everything for Mr. J. Ooh, you've got 1.69 subs. Ooh, you're doing good. Hanging with Mr. J. Here's his link, everyone. Go and say hello. Hello. Find you all back next time. You'd gone a while ago, then you came back again. Bless you, Kaz. Much love to you. Link to my channel. Oh, there you are. You're in blue now. Go get some sleep. Take care. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, cool. Lovely. Nice to see you, Annette. Have a lovely birthday if I don't speak to you before then. That would be awesome. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely birthday. Have a lovely birthday. There. Okay, I think I'm probably going to go very soon. I try and keep it to an hour, but I've been an hour and a half because we've been having a laugh. If you want to use my chat, make sure you put whatever you want to talk about your channel, promote your channel. Let's get new friends. Let's spread the love around. So thank you all for being here. Really appreciate that. We've had some good chat. We've all been looking out for each other, and I love my community. Awesome. Till next time, as always, Meraki.